Hi everybody, so welcome back to the Family Seesaw. It is Monday evening and I've just got back from the grocery store. Not something I usually do during the week, but really had no choice this week because yesterday we were quite busy, Saturday we were very busy, and so just didn't have a chance to get it done. Went to Tesco because a couple of reasons. One is that there were some things I needed that I knew I wouldn't get at Aldi, and certainly at 6 o'clock in the week I didn't want to be going to two different stores. Secondly, Tesco is easier for me to get to on my way home from work. Aldi is in the middle of town, so just a bit longer to get through there. And so yeah, went to Tesco's. Bit annoyed really because I spent £80, just over £80, £83, and I didn't feel like I got very much for that this week. Usually when I spend around 80 I feel like I had a good haul, but really didn't feel like I did. I left my £6 off coupon at home, so I didn't have that. So yeah, a bit frustrating all around really for my Tesco shop, and made me really realise the value of shopping. We have an Aldi here, I know some people do Lidl, and I just think they offer so much value compared to the big name stores. I really think if I had got the things that I got from Tesco that I could have got from Aldi, I think would probably have been 2/3 of the price, something like that. So a little bit frustrated because I'm over budget. Didn't plan to be over budget this week because I didn't really need a lot. Certainly didn't need a lot of meat. So yeah, a bit annoying. But anyway, I'll turn you around, show you what we got, and at the end of the video I will show you our meal plan for the rest of the week. So there's the sweep of everything I got. Still a decent size haul, but I just checked the receipt and it was £84.27, so quite a lot I think for what I got. So non-food items, I got a pack of 2 kitchen towel. I got this L'Oreal Elvive thickening shampoo for fine thin hair. As you probably noticed, my hair is very fine and very thin. I had a major surgery on my scalp nearly 20 years ago now, and it left my hair, just didn't grow back very thick. So I've always had fine hair, but there was always a lot of texture to it, and since it's grown back it has been really thin and really fine, which is the worst kind of hair to cope with in my opinion. And so a couple of people I know had mentioned this shampoo, so I'm going to give it a try and just see if it makes any difference at all. And then I got a thing of laundry detergent. The Muller Light yogurts, the 6-packs, are still reduced half price in Tesco at the moment, so £1.49 for a 6-pack. And then if you buy them individually, they were saying like 8 for £4. And why anybody would do that? I guess it's about the flavours, the ones that you want. But a 6-pack is perfectly fine for me when I can get it for, half the price of buying them individually. A roll of short crust pastry. I'm making a quiche later in the week, so that's for that. Mozzarella cheese and some shredded cheddar cheese. I know I could save some money by buying blocks of cheese, but I've got into a bit of a habit now of buying grated, which I never used to do. But I've sort of got into a habit. I need to get back to buying blocks of cheese. 2 tubs of ricotta. Some orange, lemon and pineapple squash. That's Caleb's favourite at the moment. He does vary, but that's what he likes at the moment. Some mini sausage rolls for lunch boxes this week. The barbecue chicken breast pieces. Caleb does really like these. In a Picky Bits lunch, so those are for lunch. And then some of the little mature cheddar cheese sticks and the mini pepperoni. These were half price as well this week. So again, I was buying the little pepperoni pots, the pepperoni pots. They were half price last week, or reduced last week and the week before. This week these were reduced, so I've got him some of those. That'll last a couple of weeks. There's 10 in there. And he doesn't take a packed lunch every day. So those are all for lunchbox for Caleb. A loaf of our 50/50 bread. The Doritos tangy cheese, which are Caleb's favourite. They have them in the 6-pack this week. They don't always have these in the individual packs, so I have treated him to those. And then I've got a regular 6-pack variety of crisps. A green top milk, a pot of soured cream, some honey roast ham. Again, that's to go into the quiche. Instead of gummies this week, I just got Caleb an assortment of lollies. He quite likes those. Little individual cartons of apple juice for lunch boxes. Strangely, in the grocery store this week, no apple juice other than this. So there was no fresh apple juice. There was no the long life, like shelf stable apple juice in the big cartons. There were no of the bigger little cartons of apple juice, so there are some that he sometimes has that are a bit taller than this. There were none of those. So I don't know what's happening with apple juice. I'll have to look it up, but there's none in the store at all, which was very weird. A box of lasagna. Some of these, again, these were reduced, £1.40 I think they were. When I was following Slimming World, I used to have these as a snack, different flavours. They do a lemon drizzle one, they do a salted caramel one, they do a chocolate brownie. I really quite enjoyed them. They're not very much, just a little bite really, but they were healthier than taking a chocolate bar. And I didn't fancy any of the rice cakes this week, so I got these are the cinnamon drizzle squares, which I thought might be quite nice. Don't know, I haven't tried those ones, so we'll see. Biscuit barrel, I picked up jammy Dodgers, forgot I'd picked up jammy Dodgers, and around the corner I picked up the jam sandwich creams. So we've got two sorts of jam biscuits this week, plus some shortbread fingers. So those are for the biscuit barrel. I didn't buy trifles or anything this week. Just didn't fancy it, but then I saw the cream slices, which are my favourite cream cakes. So I bought a little pack of 2. I'll have one tonight and one on Wednesday night for my pudding. And I imagine overall, instead of the 3 trifles, it's probably about the same. Tubes, yoghurts for the lunchbox for Caleb. The angel slices, these were still half price, £1. I want to say £1.15, that might be too low. But £1 something for 8 of these little cakes, which Caleb loves these, and they're individually wrapped, individually packaged, so they're great for a lunchbox. In terms of school break snacks, strawberry yoghurt flakes and the Whitworth shots, both of these were reduced this week. So again, it's one of those things, if I see them reduced, I buy them, because they are quite expensive otherwise, and that way I know I've got 2 weeks there of school snacks for Caleb, and he's still got some cereal bars and things like that as well, so that should last us up to half term. Chocolate filled crepes, haven't had those for a few weeks, but that's a treat for Caleb. Sometimes has them in his lunchbox, and sometimes just has them as like an after school treat. Just 1 can of soup this week, chicken and mushroom soup, some chopped tomatoes, some Red's buffalo wing sauce, a little jar of Italian herb seasoning. Again, in Tesco, all of the Tesco brand seasonings and herbs were practically gone. The shelf was almost empty. There was just an odd few things, so I had to buy the Schwartz. But again, what's going on? Why is there no Tesco herbs? Some oyster sauce. So I've been taking soups, as you know, for lunches, and I'm getting a bit fed up with soups. We have put into the kitchen at work a halogen oven, and so a few of the girls have been taking in potatoes and making baked potatoes at lunch. And in the halogen, they're like a proper baked potato with a nice crispy outside and soft in the middle. So I thought I might do that over the next couple of weeks a few times. So I've got a few things that I can use for that. The tuna mayo and sweet corn filler, which is just a standard. A little can of beans. And then I saw somebody on another channel, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Belle Slimming World. Might have been, or Sarah Slimming World, one of them, talking about these. So John West infusion. So this one is the tuna with jalapeno, and no drain. You just open the can and you can just eat the contents. So it'd be great on top of a baked potato, or even in a sandwich, I would think, or with some salad. And the other one is the salmon with sweet chilli. So I'm looking forward to trying those. I'm hoping they'll be good. 6 eggs. We still have a few left from last week. I bought 15. So we have a few left. We did have Brinner, so we used a few for that. So I only bought 6 this week. Ice cream cones. Again, that part of the freezer was almost empty, so I've had to buy toffee and vanilla. Not sure if Caleb likes toffee, actually. I don't know he's ever really had any toffee or butterscotch kind of flavour. But I guess we'll see. He's got a couple of the chocolate ones from last week still left. And if not, I'll have to go to a different store and look for some strawberry ones. The Farmhouse mixed veg, our favourite combo of mixed vegetables. These just easily in the steamer, 15 minutes, and perfect vegetables every time. Ideal bite-sized little pieces, but not tiny teeny like the mixed vegetables are. These are kind of nice chunky pieces of vegetable. Meat this week, I didn't need too much. All I bought was 2 packages of the mince, turkey mince, a package of chicken thighs, some sausage meat, and some streaky bacon. And then on to fruits and vegetables. So I've got a bag of baby potatoes. I've got a bag of jacket potatoes, 4 jacket potatoes to, as I mentioned, for lunches for me. Some romaine hearts, that's our favourite kind of lettuce really. Iceberg at a push, round lettuce I quite like, but these are our favourite. Green beans and mange tout, a bag of onions, a traffic light bag of peppers, some spring onions, some of these little cherry, well, not cherry, they're kind of sweet vine ripened tomatoes. So they're a little bit bigger than cherry tomatoes, but not the size of a whole tomato. So I like tomato with a salad, but I don't like a lot of tomato. So these are ideal, just the right size for me, and I perhaps won't end up throwing them away. Some flat leaf parsley, bag of carrots, a lime, some of this sweet and fiery baby beetroot. I love this with a salad. I don't always buy it. Again, it's £1 something for like 6 baby beetroots, so it's not cheap, but because it's Tesco Finest, but they are absolutely delicious to add a little kick to a salad. A bag of red chilies, some celery, and some strawberries for Caleb's lunchbox. He's had mandarin oranges the last few weeks, and he did ask if he could have some strawberries, so I've got some of those for him. So on to our menu plan for the week. Tonight we're having buffalo chicken lasagna with salad. I'll post a recipe or an update on that on our Meals of the Week video as to how we make that. I'm taking my team from work out for dinner tomorrow night, so I won't be home. Wednesday we're having firecracker chicken, which I'm going to make in the active fryer with rice, so that's using the mange tout, the oyster sauce, some other kind of Asian flavours, and we'll have that with rice. Thursday will be a chicken dinner. Friday I'm going to make a quiche. Have that with the little diced potatoes that we use for like breakfast potatoes, and some salad. Saturday, Amish chicken with new potatoes and veg. That's just a baked chicken. It's just really good. And then Sunday we'll have a roast dinner, probably pork or gammon this week, but haven't quite decided yet. So that's our menu plan for the week. Thank you for joining us, and please come back and see us again soon.